holiday tips and fun facts from Paul, Kristen, and Dexter at Total Wine & More.
Did you know there are over 10,000 wine grape varieties worldwide? Here's to thousands of gift possibilities.
My go-to holiday wine is Chardonnay. I love it with turkey and potatoes. Pile on the gravy.
Let me show you our more than 8,000 party-perfect wines that are in your budget and out of this world.
Whether you're entertaining or just bringing the wine, we'd love to share our always low prices and ridiculous selection with you this holiday at Total Wine & More. Cheers!
This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1650 of the number one podcast and Apple Podcast for job search. Yay! And today's show is about final interviews and 2 traps that they may put out for you. Hope you find it helpful. Pay attention to this one. It's a nice little show. I think it'll help you. And it's Monday. I hope you have a great week. We're getting closer to Thanksgiving. I know I'm heading for New York for Thanksgiving, but I'll still have shows for you. And with that, let's get going. I thought I would do a show today that talks about final interviews and explains to you the 2 basic tactics employers use to kind of trap you, trick you, fool you into opening up and causing yourself to be rejected. They're really very simple, and it came from a conversation I had recently with someone who's up for a CMO role, a Chief Marketing Officer role with an organization. He's been involved with a number of interviews, both in person and by video, and he's going to have his final video interview today. I don't want to lay out the title of the individual. Trust me when I say it's a significant player in the organization. So how would this person approach him in order to figure out whether or not he can play with the big boys and big girls in their organizations? 2 basic approaches I could see them taking. Number 1, friendly guy. Oh, easygoing guy. I'm your pal. I'm your bud. We are good friends. Now, this happens to be a he who's doing the interview, but I can see a woman executive doing this very easily as well. And although the examples I gave were male-oriented, there's a female version of this as well, where they are friendly. You can tell me the truth. It's kind of like good mom kind of role, where they encourage you to open up and thus expose goofy things that you think or believe that would cause them to ask themselves, huh? Really? Now, from a tactical standpoint, I always tell people, even though you're on a final interview, your goal is to never, ever believe that this is a formality. So in recognizing the signals of this tactic and the next one I'm going to lay out, you always just want to remind yourself, I'm still being evaluated and assessed. I don't have a job offer, and I still am selling myself. And part of the sales thing with the friendly person approach is to understand that they're trying to get you to open up and reveal intimate details of your life that would cause them to question your sanity, question your performance in situations. And thus, you still stick with all the stories you've told them up until this point, and hopefully have arrived with a new one that you can plunk out from your pocket or purse and very simply say, that reminds me of something. And with a smile on your face, a real friendly presentation, tell a good story about your successes, following the model of explaining the situation that you stepped into, the objective that you had, the action that you took, and the result that you got. Some people prefer a STAR acronym. I prefer this SOAR acronym, SOAR, situation, objective, action, result. So with the friendly one, you arrive with the big friendly smile on your face. And you are just very calm and friendly and collected. Nothing is going to disturb you, but in the back of your mind, this is one of the traps that they're laying for you. Now, the other personality style is the exact opposite. It's the tough, difficult, uncomfortable interview where they say things like, I don't understand. And they start talking very abruptly and they cut you off. And the goal is to see if they can break you. Now, we've all been in situations like this before. But if that's what you're presented with, you have to kind of pause for a second when they say, I don't understand. I know in the back of your mind, you want to say, my 4-year-old could understand this, but that isn't going to help you here. So the way I'd like you to respond when they go, I understand this, why would you want to ever do something like this? And they're really trying to dissect you and crush you. You want to very calmly, with no smile, but very serious demeanor, say, I want to kind of dissect what I did. And at any point that you find this difficult to follow, just let me, or difficult to understand, just stop me at that point and I'll go through my evaluation. Is that okay? No, just tell me what it is. I think it might be useful if we go through a process where I just lay it out and they go, no, just tell me what it is. Well, I did that just now. And you notice how there's no, disturbance in the manner. What you want to do is present yourself as being calm in these situations. And you never want to appear like they've broken your spirit. You just want to lay it out because obviously in many organizations, there's the easygoing people, there are the easygoing people, and then the more difficult ones. And this one is designed either because this is how they are or because this is how they're going to represent that possibility within their organization. So recognize the two approaches that are most likely to have, particularly if you're a senior professional. I'm going to repeat that, particularly if you're a senior professional. Now, I know for many folks, this happens when you're at a more junior level, but certainly with, as I was talking about with this person, he's going for a C-level position. They're going to do one of these two things with him. Just be alert to it and recognize the possibility.
So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few more ways to get more from me. First of all, visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 6,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated information with a focus on interviewing. If you decide to take the lifetime membership at the site, it's $299 currently, but that's the price of a coaching session or an hour of coaching from me, and I'll be giving that to you if you join with a lifetime membership. Have a few questions? Contact me through the Magnify app for iOS or PrestoExperts.com where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, scheduling a time for Magnify or Presto Experts, speak with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help you with a salary negotiation or my trusted advisor services, and much, much more. Like you, I don't work for free. I do charge for what I do. You can take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands and thousands of courses, not just simply mine, on a host of different subjects that can help you in many different ways. Lastly, join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 250 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're attempting to build a supportive group there. Ask to join. I'm not letting recruiters in at this point. So I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!
Excuse me, Captain. This is your wake-up call from the new TracFone Wireless.
What's that now?
What if you had to fly this plane while sitting back in the cabin?
I wouldn't have any control.
Well, that's what it's like going with some wireless companies, but TracFone Wireless gives you control. Get unlimited talk and text on America's best 4G LTE network starting at $20 a month, no contract. Plus, unlimited carryover data with active service.
That's cool, but how'd you get in my cockpit?
This is your wake-up call, people. The new TracFone Wireless. Now you're in control. See terms and conditions at TracFone.com.
The Starlight Lounge presents An Evening with the Progressive Box.
Old moon, yeah. That's Hugo, tickling the ivories. He just saved by bundling home and auto with Progressive. Gonna finally buy a ring for that gal of yours, Hugo? Send her my condolences. Hi-oh! This next one's for you two. There's a burglar in my heart. Thank you.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.